Yo. Let's do some runs. I think. Ugh. Alrighty. Oh. Oof. It was Ovi. Should I wear jeans? Maybe. Hang on. Get some more lighting. Natural light. Hell yeah. I got some nice new jeans this summer. Because I had been saving up like gift cards from various birthdays and Christmases and so on. Hell yeah. So I just went to like the stall where everyone, there's like a mall here or like a thing here where everyone shops. I guess mostly women, because men don't shop. Men just go to the supermarket to like, you know, Aldi and then buy a shirt and then wears that. But that's kind of a joke, but they do kind of do that. My history teacher back in high school did that. He only wore like shirts from or polo shirts from the supermarket. And he didn't even have like a bag or like backpack. Well, usually teachers don't use backpacks, right? But they usually use like a messenger bag, or you know, like this kind of like over the shoulder bag, or maybe like a briefcase if they just have like a laptop sleeve slash briefcase. And he would not use a bag. He would just use like like one of those like old lady shopping nets, you know. Polyester? Hell yeah, we love polyester. Based. I don't think you want to call him base too early. He could have been on the island probably. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nah, he's not quite island material. You gotta be like next level. Get on the island. Gotta be rich, yeah. Or vaguely influential. The current king of Denmark, who was the crown prince at the time, got an invitation once. So he's in the files. There's like 2 entries. So one with the email from Jeffrey, and then the email back from like the king's secretary or the crown prince's secretary saying something like, no thanks. Like quite a long time ago, like over 10 years. Because like I think that as I remember what the secretary responded was, Mr. You know, I'm not sure you. I think you overestimate how much political influence or whatever that the crown prince of Denmark has, because it's not like, you know, Saudi, where he's you know, the crown prince is in charge of everything. The crown prince of Denmark doesn't do shit. Like the current crown prince is like a 19-year-old dude. Like right now. Who just has to wear a suit when he's on TV for like formal events, and then for the rest of the time he's just like studying or some shit. I foolishly put my thing so that it blocks chat. I can probably fix it on one of these grapple points. Oh yeah, there's a big grapple over here, right? Oh hey! Quick little adjustment there. Oh, hell yeah. I think this is YOLO, by the way. He falls in like 3 seconds. Never mind, okay, it's not YOLO. Oh, what the fuck? Dude, that is so weird. That is so weird. Yeah, it was scary. Especially like since it's different every time when you get the pop-up. So it's kind of just guessing how to do the jump. Okay, this was kind of bad. Okay. Oops. Dude, using a controller is so weird. Like during this spam, I have to bring my left thumb over on the right stick. Yeah, it would be nice if I could just do the entire run on KBM. But no, can't really do that. Mitch was suggesting me a few things you could do to make it better, but it involves like moving the camera with keys. Like you have to rebind in setting the act of moving the camera to like, I don't know, like JKL or something. Hi JKL. Ooh. Why did I switch to controller? Because you can't move the camera in the when the idle menu is up on screen on keyboard and mouse. And then you lose like half a minute or something. Probably around half a minute during the dupe section. So I have to use controller for that part. I already use controller during the tutorial movement up to the window. And then later I switch like during the second to last segment where we also do more memory generation / duping, I also use controller again. Although I also use keyboard now. I just change back and forth on loading screens and such, depending on what I need. Just terrible. Okay. Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, another thing also is like because like WASD by default move, like see right now I'm using W and S to go up and down on these options. That's like the default like bind for WASD is to move entries in a menu. But what you can do is that, why that's an issue is that when you're in the idle menu trying to walk around with it open, obviously that's not intended, but now your movement keys also change the option you have selected in the idle, which makes it so that every single time you need to actually select something, you have to stand still for a second, which is going to lose you time, right, on keyboard and mouse. But what you can do is you can go to your in-game settings, then change WASD to like IJKL, then go to your keyboard software and rebind WASD to IJKL. So you use the same keys, they're just being emulated as IJKL so that the game isn't using them for in-game menuing, because in-game menuing is like hard-coded to WASD as far as I know. Might not be. Also, I don't think the recording picked that up, so. You need to do some really clown business to get around using a controller. Either you need to use controller or you need to be on keyboard and mouse and have 5000 IQ. That's kind of I'm kind of joking there. Just because just saying that because it makes controller players sound stupid. Yeah. Some slight banter there between the KBMers and the controllers. I am a controller abuser though. Here again, so. Nice. You didn't care about KBM versus controller until people annoyed you that you should use controller. Why did I not just skip that? What am I doing? And why did I not? Okay. Okay. But yeah, so people generally in the casual community for these games are very hell-bent on controller being the only way to play them. But I would say that's mainly the type of people who are the type of people who go on online forums also. I think regular ass people don't care about this, but it's the type of people who engage on the forums. I'm doing good, Genso. I'm doing good, Genso. Hope you are too. I'm still on holiday, but looking forward to getting back to studying soon. No one plays KBM. Yeah, actually, the only person who has record with controller is Yuruka. The last time that that controller, that the majority of the records were by controller players is a very long time ago, because even back when Seki had 7 simultaneously, he was like the only controller player other than Passy. So all of the other people were playing KBM. So even though he had like all of the records, the totality of the PC records, I think, were still held by KBMers. I guess maybe Totemo might have had some of them. Obviously, since I'm not picking out a specific like point in time, it's kind of hard to check. But like, as at least in like 2023, pretty much all of the records, like the majority of the records are KBMers, and this is like before Wormdog, right? 2023, like I have 1, Mitch has 1, Seving has 1, Pumpkin has some. Oh. Six, 7? Yeah, he had 6 and then he had 7 after that. I think Worm has like 11 or 10 right now, I don't remember. I think it's 10. Like he had 8 and then we added 2 new categories. Yeah, I think it's 10. He had 8 and then we added 2 new categories, which he has the record on both of them. The 2 new categories being this one, all beats and memories unrestricted, and the other one is just all memories unrestricted. Although to be fair, he doesn't have much competition other than me. And I'm probably the best person to compete against because I made a document for the entire route. With everything. With notes and everything. Oh. You know what I should have done? I should have like routed the run in a way so that it only works if you do it in like specific ways that I'm like better at, you know? Because it's not too hard to do that, right? It's just that you need to like... Did I even get the shuriken? Surely I did, right? Yeah. Like already, with this route here, fighting Ginitro early heavily favors me because I'm the only one that really plays the categories where you fight Ginitro. And by fight I mean fuck him in the corner. Not the actual like door corner, but the corner of the arena. I'm literally the only one who has ever done a speedrun with that. So I'm like a little bit better than Wormdog at that. Because no one wants to play NG+7 where you have to do that if you want to beat my record on that. But obviously Worm Dog is still Worm Dog, so... When do I have to go back to school? It's like 14th of August or something? No. Yeah, somewhere... No. Actually, I don't know. It's like 19th August? I don't know. Well, I think I'm going for like an event. Oh my god. On like the 12th to 14th, and then I think I have weekend or then school start immediately after that. I can't remember. Oh. Okay, let's do let's try to get a little bit let's try to get like a run going here, even though that it's bad. Okay, actually Gladdy. Yeah, I've actually got so much... summer vacation is so long, it doesn't even make fucking sense. Oh, okay. We're actually just completely trolling here. Nice. I've kind of just been waiting, honestly, to get back to school. What? How can he wall hog here? What? What? Are you kidding me? Why is this a thing? Why has that never happened to Worm Dog? Okay, that's not true. This has happened to him a few times. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What is that death blow? Oh my goodness. Oh, he did the bite. What? Bro, give me... What? And wait, did I do something wrong? Why am I not getting the right anim... Why can't... Okay. What? Huh? Dude, I've gotten the wrong animation like 5 times. What the f... Okay. Oh. Bro. I fucking hate these guys. This is like some Bloodborne tier shit. It's like wolf clip. Bro. My god. Yeah, it's honestly not as bad usually as what it looks right now. I just need him to do like the... Yeah, this attack and then... Yeah, like that. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had it go that badly before. Not even on like my first attempt ever did it go that bad. Oh, okay. That's also something you can do right there. Wait, hang on. Can you... Yeah, I guess, yeah. If you do that, then you can And salvage it like this. Do the glitch again. Yeah, I guess the thing with Wolf Clip is that due to the category... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Why is it wall hogging there? Like, you see the... Like, how the prompts, like... Do you see that? I can, like... Oh, and now it's a wall hog. Now it's the idle. Okay, this is just magnificent. This is just magnificent. If Wool Clip was 10 minutes into the run, yeah, that would be pretty shit. Honestly, this is pretty consistent. I'm just like being a clanker right now. Okay, that's disgusting though. Like, why did that happen? Like, I get the right animation from him, but then my guy just does the wrong death blow. Am I like on the wrong game version or something? No. Am I like on a modded version? Like, do I have... No, this is my vanilla 106 installation. Damn. Worst part is I kind of need like a perfect sequence here to beat Wormdog. Okay, we already duped the top one, so we need to go this one. A wolf clip 3 times and all trophies. Hell no. Sounds awesome. Yeah, I see. It's a bit... It reminds me a bit of the thing with Ogre Skip and Canyon Skip in all achievements in this game. I guess mostly Canyon Skip, right? Because in... even in Glitchless, all achievements, they go for a Canyon Skip on each playthrough, right? Just because it's like you're a bitch if you don't go for it, essentially. Is the mentality. But it's not like that shit is saving any time, unless you're getting it like pretty clean, right? So you can like fuck it up and it's fine. It's kind of like a secondary or maybe even tertiary time save. It's like it doesn't really matter, it's just something that you try for. I love this game. Back up if you fail it. Yeah, I see. Although I would guesstimate that, like, if you fuck Canyon Skip up pretty bad, and it's similar to, you know, with the wolf having to like quit out or something. I guess you can't just rest in that game. It's funny. Man, the Bloodborne lamps fucking suck. What were they thinking? Like, sure, it's kind of cool that you have to go to this alternate realm and then talk to this fucking semen-filled doll or whatever, but like, like, just let us get options on the lamp, man. Stood there for a minute before? Hell no. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Also, the fact that you need to go to like different tombstones for each area. Like that all of the maps, or whatever you want to call them, aren't just in one like travel menu. Surely that's not like a game limitation, but actually like a design choice. If it's a game limitation, like if it's like a PlayStation limitation, then sure, whatever. But I feel like it wouldn't be when Dark Souls 1 exists. It's fun because Bloodborne has like fast-paced design, so like I would say like a modern design in like the like player control, and then it just has like two like 1999 jank controls for like all of the like the idols or bonfires or whatever you want to call them, and the fucking menuing. Not menuing, but like, you know, traveling. Because like with the newer games, right, with Elden Ring, they made traveling super convenient, and that's like what I consider like with them, like less attention span basically, you know, appealing to less attention span. So Dark Souls 1 is like, you know, with both the combat and with like the traveling, that it's slow, and then Bloodborne is like fast combat with slow the other thing. Because you have like some giga run backs and shit in Bloodborne. And they're kind of annoying. Demon Souls is the same way since there are no bonfires. I don't function exactly how the lamps do. Oh. Wait, was that changed in the remaster, or is it also like that in the remaster? Oh, the remake, I should say. Hardware limitation. Yeah, it would not be that. I guess maybe resting doesn't fit with Bloodborne because, I don't know, you're like in an infinite nightmare. I mean, you could probably make it work somehow, like, oh, you're just resting, but you actually can't, like, you're trying to sleep through the night, or, but you actually can't, but you still get healed or something, I don't know. I see, okay. The only shit I've seen from the remake is when Hob was playing it. And I, like, this is like when I was watching Hob before I played Souls myself. it's funny, like I got into watching Happy Hop because I thought Souls were cool. Then when I started playing Souls myself, I could no longer watch him play the games that I play. So now I like watching him play anything except Souls. I can't watch him play Souls anymore. But yeah, that's like all of my remake knowledge is based off of watching his stream. I think I could still watch him play Demon Souls because I have no clue what's going on in the game, right? But I can't watch him play Sekiro or DS3 or Elden Ring or something like that. Just cannot. Right, this is just like a practice run anyway, so fine. Don't have to be like giga speedy. It's gonna end here anyway, so it's like whatever. I used to watch Souls so much. Actually crazy. Oh well. Now I just watch like you, Genso, and Regal, I guess. And then there are sometimes like Unsilico or like, you know, some of the rare streamers. Who else is a rare kind of streamer? Pseudo Stripey. Yeah, the uncommon rare streamers. I used to watch Nick so much play Dark Souls 2, Nick style. He has not played in a while, holy shit. There are like people I know in the community right now that don't know that he exists. He was very active in the Sekiro community actually, like on the streams, right? Like on all the Sekiro streams, I would say. Because like we were active on his stream, right? It kind of goes both ways that way. It feels like that I've like been here and there's like people who have like come and gone, come and went, I don't even know grammar, come and went. Grew up watching No Hurt Runners in the early to mid 2010s, and it was super cool and awesome to do so. TGD and Seraphim. Oh, wait, which games? Is this in Souls games? Or is this in like retro or something? Because I never heard about those people. The Godfather Dictator. Used to do everything? Oh, cool. So kind of a bit like what a lot of no-hit runners do nowadays. Like the variety stuff. I feel like it's gotten quite formulaic now, but there are still some cool no-hit runners. But it's become a bit like speedrunning, where most people have this from A to B attitude that I think is very boring to watch personally. Like it's as if the journey doesn't matter, right? And it's just about like going the intended route to get the result that you're expecting. Ninja Gaiden. Cool. This is before my time. I kind of got into speedrunning around 2016, 2017. I did my first speedrun in 2017. That was Dishonored 2. I did it in like 59 minutes. It was really bad, but I also had no clue what I was doing, so yeah. And I'd been like super into Dishonored 1 and Dishonored 2 speedruns. Like a few years before that. Dishonored 2 came out in 2016. I've always been more into like it's weird, right? Or well, it's not weird, but it's like you people tend to be into the speedruns of the games that they like kind of, I don't want to say grew up with, but you know, kind of that the games that they remember. Like I'm super into the speedrun for the games from like 2012 to like 2020. Like those are the games that I like vibe with the most. Like I don't really give too much of a shit about newer games and older games. I do care, but I don't know anything about those games. Like Super Metroid, like it's cool, but I have no clue what's going on in the game, so it's like it's a bit hard to be invested in it. And with some of the games that there's like good speedrun content on, I tried to find if there were like videos that were basically like a way to catch up with you know what happens in the game, like kind of like a summary of what the game is about and the gameplay and such. But there really isn't. You kind of have to go back and play it or watch like a 50 million hour playthrough that might not even like, that will probably not like get across the things that matter. People assume you run Resident Evil. Nice. One credit clears on arcade games. Yo, that's like super OG. That's like some pre-internet stuff. Like going to the... That's like something you would do like... Or that's like something you would do like almost naturally. Like if you were at an arcade with the homies. Yo bro, watch me clear this game in like... in one try or something. I like these ideas that kind of come like naturally. Because they're kind of fun, kind of cool. Because it's something that many people would think like how fast can you beat Sekiro? How like etc. Can you beat Sekiro without dying? No, you can't. Because everyone is gonna die someday. Haha. Two games with one credit? Yo, is that like you get your credit back or something? Or maybe like a 2-in-1 machine or something. Or like it fell out of the machine or something. Ooh, that was scary. Was a bit of a scuffed delay jump. Insert your game on the in-game leaderboard and leave. Yeah. That shit was kind of cool. I was one of those guys, you know, who would be like, who would survive for like 5 minutes or 5 seconds, sorry, in these games, and just like have no clue what's going on. Like just complete like 5 IQ mode. Like I'm the reason that you guys would be placed high, because I'm occupying all of the bottom slots on a leaderboard. Hey, what the fuck is this? Okay, that's actually fucked up. That's actually super fucked up. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, that was not the run. SM64 in the 2010s. Did you watch like Cyclemic? I don't know when he was active. I just know he was a big deal, right? It was one of the people who got like live streaming speedrunning on the map. Especially SM64 and 120 star. Speedrunning has like really fallen off on live streaming. Like it's really fallen off. The pandemic killed GDQ, for example. I guess a combination of pandemic and like sexual harassment, essentially. Well, not... That's kind of... out of context to say that, but it's kind of true. Like, because of like incidents, right? So these events are like super hard to manage. Like ESA took a pause due to something like that. And it's kind of unfortunate. That something like that like spoils everything. Yeah. The event got bigger than the games. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't watch anymore at all. I don't watch GDQ at all. I won't even watch if Sekiro's on because it doesn't interest me. The only interest I have in these events are if I'm participating, like if I'm on the mic, or I am interested in it pulling in new players. That might change if there's like something cool, like with Mitchers is blindfolded or something like that. But yeah, it doesn't interest me anymore. I think many people think the same. There's still a lot of people who like it though. For sure. I just don't find it interesting anymore. I think community events are much better. My favorite marathon or event is the Souls Charity Marathon. That's my favorite one. Even though I only play Sekiro, and also I don't have any expectation of like, you know, me liking it is not because Sekiro is involved. Like I will like it if Sekiro is still, like if it's not involved, I'll still like it. It's not, you know, usually Sekiro gets invited because it's you know, some variety. I would watch it if it was all like fucking Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 still. Haha, when I choked Ishin. That's true. That being said, I still did catch up 2 minutes. I finished with like a 30-42 and he finished with a 32 something. But I don't know. I mean, one of our players, a Dark Souls 1 player, had to enable cheat engine on Quelaag after dying for 10 minutes. So I don't know if those last 15 seconds can really be blamed on me. Although I do feel a bit bad about dying there. I think I died to a fire Ichimonji, right? I don't know if I like didn't react to it. If I probably was doing some fucked up strategy that in hindsight was very inconsistent to execute. I find that over time I'm still like sometimes doing like the same, like the strats I do have the same outcome, but the input for achieving that outcome are like is way more reliable to execute. That's like one of the main thing that has changed for me over time. Because I remember like some of these fights would be like extremely strenuous and like awkward to input, but now a lot of them are very natural because I figured out like better ways of pressing the keys on the keyboard. And I probably also just got more used to it. It's a bit, I guess you could say it's a bit like with, I don't know, maybe a race driver with the gear shifting. Like it looks like it's smooth, but if you were to do it at the same speed, then it would be like very, you know. I don't have the vocabulary to explain that. Okay, what starts, the gearbox might have a little bit of a complaint. But it's like over time you can do the same thing with like smoother motions. Like the same outcome with smoother motions. Pretty obvious, but yeah. Like I don't even feel like it's you're getting better at the strat. It's more so that you're just getting smoother at pressing the buttons so that the same inputs can be done in a more comfortable and controlled way. I think if someone had like told me like, or if someone could have taught me like some of these ways of doing the inputs, then it would have been cool, because I am kind of like, I was kind of the first keyboard and mouse player to really like dig into like 180 stuff. So I kind of had to figure that out. Other people also figured it out like alongside me, I guess. But like I didn't have anyone to learn from. I only had like the original footage of Seving to go off of, and then everything else is kind of just stuff that I tried. And then much later, you know, we start coming up with strats using it, and then people come up with setups. That is actually incredible. I especially remember 180s being annoying to input back then. This was before I realized the thing with the flick. And so with the 180s, right, you have to turn away from the enemy and then back. And so the intuitive way to think about that is that you want to then, like, you want to attack, then turn away, and then turn back. But actually, you don't really want to think about it like that. Because if you think about it, if you do it like that, then what you're doing is you're facing away from the enemy like a lot of the time. And you actually want to minimize the time that you face away from the enemy. Because otherwise you're just losing distance. And you're gonna get outranged eventually. Like the enemy is gonna get out of range. So what you want to do is, like, instead of thinking about like turning away, you want, or like attacking and then turning away, you want to think about like the action of turning away and then turning back as one motion. And the time that you're turned back is just like the 3 frames or whatever. I don't actually know how much it is, but it's a very small window actually. A very small amount of time where the like signal is sent for the enemy to block. So actually it changes the input to be a lot nicer also, because there is a moment where you aren't pressing anything, where you're kind of waiting to be able to do the double click, the backwards and then forwards again. And for those inputs, I like basically just roll from one key to the other in a pretty natural motion. Or like I kind of like, you know, when you're playing the piano and you're playing like a, what do you call that? Like a broken down chord. So you might have like 3 notes that would make up a chord and you could play them all together, but you could also play them one at a time in quick succession. And so you would like tilt your hand, right? Like you wouldn't just hold your hand still and then like flex each joint down, right? You kind of like would roll your hand from one side to the other. Like quite an ergonomic way to do that. Because that means that you don't have to like move all the individual like fingers. You're just like moving your wrist or forearm, like your what's it called? Is that deviating? Deviating? You know, with the, so the radial, is that, I can't remember. I guess you're like, yeah, I don't know what it's called. You're turning your hand from being like slightly upright to being fully flat, basically. Like your keyboard hand on the left. Computer keyboard. And it's pretty comfortable, whereas doing like the other one with tapping down on the keys and then holding, which is what you have to do with the other one, you kind of have to hold. That actually hurts your fingers a lot with the bad method, I'll call it. Which a lot of people still do that, but that's also because it's hard to do the other one. I think it is like overall easier, right? Because, but it's just a little bit harder to get into the right. At least on keyboard and mouse, it's actually easy on controller, but yeah. Yo, Sense, yo, Pinnick. Thank you for the good luck. I say it's easy on controller. It's like if you look at how hard it is on keyboard and mouse and then look at how hard it is on controller, then yeah, it is absolutely free on controller. But it doesn't actually mean that anyone, you know, can just immediately do it. $180s. $180 dead angles. They are hard on keyboard and mouse. They're hard regardless, but the inputs are much easier on controller. Because it is only one button. Or I guess, yeah, you want to press attack, of course, as well. But yeah, you use the stick to replace having to roll or via other means pressing W and S with like a 4-frame interval or something. 2, 3, 4 frame, I don't know. But one thing that's pretty nice with keyboard is that it's arguably easier to aim your 180s, so for like certain strats it seems to maybe be easier to use keyboard. But that would also require that you in the first place could do 180s on keyboard. So like, yeah, it's easier to aim, to push Kinitro into the corner on keyboard, or sorry, with mouse, than with like a joystick on the controller. But it's also, you know, harder in the first place to hit the 180s. Although you could probably argue that the block hits, the inputs for that are easier on keyboard, maybe. I think they are, like... But that's maybe me, because I don't use controller. But it is a bit weird to like do R1 or L1, R1, and then flick the stick. Just a lot of buttons to press. Man, I could eat like a fucking massive pizza with jalapenos right now. Holy shit. I've kind of been on the vegetable grind. Big fat big sweaty fat juicy pizza. Yo! For real, bro, though, yeah. And that is extremely pepeggy. I'm plus 20. Shawarma, dude, I love shawarma. Shawarma is like my favorite fast food. The recently I found like a dressing at the store. I guess my mom found it. That tastes exactly like the dressing that you get, like the creme fraiche dressing that you get in the takeout shawarmas. Holy shit. And at my supermarket you can buy like frozen like chicken kebab meat. That's probably not how you say it, but you know, like, so you can make like homemade shawarma. That shit is bussin'. Fucking cucumbers and tomato in that bitch, and then hell yeah. Butter chicken, hell yeah. I made butter chicken with a friend. Guess that's a long time ago actually. That's like 4 months ago or something. But we made butter chicken together. It was fun. We put in so much fucking butter, it was insane. Dude, when me and the lads are cooking, dude, we use way too much fucking butter. Ah, send the clip to Wormrock. and tell him, fuck him. Dude, I can't be... I don't know why that happens, like, every run, for some reason. Okay, this run is so shit, though, but whatever. What I haven't had in a while is some fucking beans and toast. Holy shit, I'm missing that. I've started eating that quite frequently after I was in Ireland, where we had it like for breakfast every day. I wouldn't personally eat that shit for breakfast though, because I don't want to smell like beans, you know, in the morning. Dude, why is this so shit? Why is this run just like enemy AI check, enemy AI check, enemy AI check, enemy AI check? Oh. Omelette breakfast thing? Yeah, in UK and Ireland. Like English breakfast, for example, but they also do it in Ireland, and there it's obviously not called English breakfast. Like you have beans, and you have toast, and you have meat, like sausages. It's like that whole thing with savory or sweet breakfast. And in the UK, they usually have a savory breakfast. In Denmark, we usually do sweet breakfast, like oatmeal with milk, and like most people put sugar on it, or like, you know, like cereal, or like yogurt, skyr, you know. Oatmeal with sugar is best in slot. Is that what you mean with biz? It's Astro Turbo Gigabiz. And so all that we eat like waffles and pancakes are just so sugary and bad for you right in the morning. Well, some fast digesting carbs so you can get out and shoot some salute some bald eagles and shoot some deer or something. I never eat waffles or pancakes for breakfast. But we also make our pancakes different to yours in America. Like we do like what you might call crepes. We call that pancakes, and we have like for me, like the like the way we did it in my family is it's dessert, or it's like, you know, for lunch you would eat something actually filling, and then you might have like a couple of those, and like the most insane is having like vanilla ice cream inside of them. That's like the giga. That's the giga combo. But usually you would have like jam and sugar, but I also like Nutella. It's also pretty sick. And some people do syrup as well, but it's not as popular as like jam. Like jam is really, really popular in Denmark. Like marmalade, really, really popular. Like I also love, like probably my favorite breakfast, but I don't really eat it that often, is like bread with cheese and then with jam on top of the cheese. That shit is goated. It's a bit like, you know, with the charcuterie board, you know, like a cheese board, where you have like the cheese and then you have like something sweet. And I usually use like raspberry jam, which has, it's sweet, but it also has a little bit of acidity or a little bit of tang or whatever you want to call it. And I really yeah, that's like one of my favorite things to have for breakfast. And then like a lot of people here like orange jam as well. I think it's a little bit more of a boomer thing, but because I don't know anyone who's young who likes it. But that's like a slightly bitter and acidic. It's not sweet at all, actually. It's mostly bitter and acidic. It's a jam. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Poletta? Salty licorice? Haha, that's funny that you call those salty. I don't think that people would call those salty here. That's just licorice. For me, salty licorice, you have to like... It has to make you... you know, like... Make a grimace. You have to be grimacing. I also like sweet licorice. I also like... I don't know, have you seen those like licorice like roots? You know, like you can get like an actual like fucking stick that you can chew on. That shit is kind of cool. Wait, is that salmiak? Salmiak? Might be salmiak. Hit the black licorice. Well, in Denmark, the black licorice that you are talking about would be the regular licorice. And then salt licorice would be like salmiakki, where it's like... it's a bit like very sour candy, where you're kind of like... A part of the experience is that it feels like there's a physical sensation other than just taste. So with like salmiak, it's almost as if like your mouth is like getting is disintegrated, eroded. Like your mouth is getting eroded a little bit is what it feels like. It's like a nice tingling sensation, like a bit like pineapple, I guess. On top of it being salty, like that's just like a sensation that you feel with that. On top of the but I think internationally that would be like, or like you might rather like call that salmiak. Salmiak. I think it's called Salmiakki, maybe. Globally, because it's mostly associated with Finland. I think that's where the word is from. But yeah, so apparently it can also be called like salty licorice, but better to call it salmiak so that people, yeah. Yeah, because salty is of course relative. Whenever you see some like licorice or like black candy in like some type of like mix over here in Denmark, there's a very big range. Like it could be sweet or it could be insanely salty. Usually, most would be like pretty mild licorice, like kind of sweet. But it would still be black. Like licorice is always black here. And honestly, the ones that are really salty are more gray in color. Kind of like a washed out kind of gray. Like, as if it's covered in salt, which they often are, right? Yeah, I like poletta. They're good. I guess poletta is translated as tokens. They're like little coins, basically. I mean, it's candy, right? There's not actual coins. They're kind of cool. The most classic Danish, like, or I don't know if it's actually Danish, but like lakridspibe, which is a licorice pipe. You can try and search that Danish licorice pipe. That's kind of cool. That one is like a sweet licorice. But obviously the entire point of eating them is not the flavor, but so that you can pretend like you're smoking a pipe. That's like the that's like the entire fun behind those. And they come in a cute little like package as well. Where you like slide them out as if they're cigarettes or something. Or matchsticks. Yeah, they're sick. I would say that they do taste like licorice and they might be slightly salty, but they are kind of sweet. Not like super sweet. They're kind of mid, but they're kind of legendary at the same time. The funniest one is kamelklunker, which is camel testicles. Yeah. That was a thing for a while. That's like my mom's generation though that had those. They don't exist anymore. But that was the thing that the kids back in the day were eating. They were eating camel testicles. Yeah. Dude, this is crazy. I can't even find them on Google. Yeah, there might not be pictures of it on Google. And that makes sense. I can only find these fucking camel balls, but those are not it, I don't think. Bubblegum camel balls. Dude, that's fucked up. Camel balls? I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen them. I've only heard that, like, you know, that they existed. kind of funny. Yeah. Yeah, these kinds of things don't exist, but I do remember that a lot of things were like named racist things when I was a kid also. They kind of stopped doing that. I think the Americans like stopped doing that a while ago, but like some of us smaller countries still do it. Like New Zealand and Australia also still have like candy like named racist shit, which surprised me. Or racist, like there is like, you know, like native, you know, stuff, and there's like, yeah, I can't even say it on stream, right? You know, with like native aboriginal, sorry, is what they're called. Australians. Yeah. It would be the thing that Americans also called the natives. A word. But yeah. Dude, we also I don't understand like this also, like there's like one infamous ice cream and then one that was made infamous for no reason. Like we had one that was called a giant Eskimo, and that was apparently insensitive, even though it was like the goat. It was actually the goat, and it didn't have anything to do with Eskimos. It was just called a giant Eskimo. Like it was not like it wasn't because it had any resemblance or anything. It was just goated. And then they just renamed it to giant. And then there was another one that was that you can Google if you Google Danish ice cream. Danish ice cream? Yeah. Danish popsicle, maybe. You'll get it. It's just like straight up, like, you know, like the... Yeah. I'm really curious if you guys can find it, but it's just straight up like the N-word. Like with an O instead of the I. And it's... Like, I don't know why that was ever a thing, because it's like... That word is not used here. Because that word is an English word. Like, I don't get it. Like, why? Like, who thought of that name? Like, it's like on a whole nother level. Like, this should have never been named this. Like why? That's fucked up. They're kind of good, but like we have like a brand called Magnum. I don't know. I think it's like Frisco or whatever. Oh right, that's the one that's the one. I think it's the one company that has a different name in every single country. Oh yeah. It got basically that one got gapped by a brand that did very well. Yeah. Also because there's like a Danish national figure who did like a TV show where the only ice cream he would eat was that one. And he was very popular because he like commentated the Tour de France until he got banned for it for doing some kind of sus shit. I don't remember how the box looks. Because usually, I don't know if you have this, but usually here you would go to the supermarket or a kiosk and they would have like a little cooler with like one-offs that you would get. And then it's like, you know, you would pick the one that you wanted. You know, so everyone could get a different one, whichever one they wanted. I have not seen it anywhere near where I live recently, but I have seen it like, you know, a little bit out of town. That one. infamous ice cream that shall not be named. It's not, I mean, it's not a popsicle, but it's like, you know, it's on a stick. Let me check. How does it look? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, right. It had... Oh, dude, the one that comes up, that's the first one, is kind of crazy. With hazelnut? I'm not gonna lie, I really like these ones with hazelnuts. Oh yeah, do you know this Sense, do you know this brand? The one like the red and white like heart? This company is called Langnese in Germany, and apparently I think in Denmark it's called Frisco. But it has like a different name in every country that it operates in. It should be on the package that you're looking at, by the way, Sense. For this ice cream. Apparently it's called Algida in Turkey. This brand. Let me see. I'm getting attacked by insects. Hang on, let me... Okay, I can't actually find the... this is a rabbit hole. Magnum? No, not the Magnum ice cream company. It's the one that's like that owns every single ice cream in the entire world. That's the one I'm thinking of. Like there is not, it's owned by Unilever, which basically means that they like they own everything. Like this one company, they own the entire US and UK basically. Like they own your house actually. Unilever Ice Cream Company. Oh, Magnum Ice Cream Company is also... Yeah, this one. Oh, I guess you don't have this one. This company. Never seen them. Okay, that makes sense because I think Unilever is also UK, right? If I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's not actually. Where's Unilever? Oh yeah, it's a Unilever is, so it's like probably like Europe based. And then the Magnum ice cream company. Yeah, that ice cream is super popular here. The Magnum ice cream. It's kind of like just like a very bog standard like chocolate and like vanilla. Like it's like a simplistic kind of thing. Like minimalist kind of ice cream with like high quality and a giga price tag. It's nice, but honestly I If I want ice cream, I would rather have like I go buy the one that's like a big fucking a liter for the cheapest price. That's what I buy, and then I just down that motherfucker. I'm a monster. Did I remember back in the day there was this one summer where up at the supermarket I could get 75 milliliter which is 3 cups. They're about 3 cups, which is something of ice cream for like $1.50. Dude, we were there all the fucking time. Holy shit. And yeah, now that costs like what are we up on? Like maybe $7 to $8? Ah, okay, that's maybe a little much. Maybe I think you can get some of the cheaper ones for like 6, but yeah. The more premium one is like 8 to 9. But no one's buying that. Like oh well, of course some people are, but you know, it's yeah. I have bought recently I bought 500 milliliters, which is like 2 cups for what was it? It was, I think it was, that would have been like $4.50, which is fine price, I think. I don't really know, because like prices are kind of insane. Like, you know, you go to the store and you buy 5 bananas and you get and you pay like $5. Bananas are like reaching like avocado type prices here. I guess avocados might not be that expensive in America actually. That might just be like a Europe thing, where you pay like $2 or something, $1.50 to $2 per avocado. Maybe you can get for $1. I guess you can. I don't know why I'm asking you, Sense, because you don't eat vegetables anyway. Bro, how much does a cheeseburger cost? Bro. That's what we all want to know. How much does a cheeseburger cost? That's how you grade an economy. How cheap is a cheeseburger? Oh, what about like a beer? How much do we pay for beers over there? If you wanted like a case of 12. Because I can't even remember how much a case of 12 costs, because I usually just get whatever is the biggest one that they have with the largest amount of discount, you know? So it's not even that I have like a go-to price. I just go there and just $2. Okay. So okay, so you are also, it's also expensive for you, I see. Okay, I thought maybe because you're like closer to Brazil or whatever, then maybe it might have been less, but no. $15? Okay, that's... wait. Dude, I'm paying less and I get money when I come back with the containers after drinking them. I bought like 18 for like less than 4, like 18 for like... Yeah, I guess that might have been similar, but again, I get like refunded part of it. But I guess, you know, I'm like scouting for deals. Which is very different than like checking the price on like a normal day. Jesus. The case of 18 is crazy though, like who thought of that? Like it's 3 6-packs, right? Like if 24 wasn't quite your thing, or like 12 wasn't your thing, then here you go, 18. It reminds me a bit that there was this like in Poland, there is this is from like an Instagram reel where it's like 4 plus 2. You know, there's like 4 beers and then there's plus 2, so it's actually a 6-pack, but it's just called 4 plus 2. Hey! Dude, they're just making shit up. So, what? I don't remember. 4 plus 2, ja pierdolę, or whatever he says. It doesn't come up when I search for it, but it's a fucking banger. Banger, reel. Like the guy is completely like stunned by like the 4 plus 2. He's never heard of anything so amazing in his entire life. Back in the day, people would buy like crates, right? That has gone very out of fashion here, I feel. Like everyone is drinking out of cans now. But I guess like a crate here, the bottles are, I think they're like quarter liter. Like they're not a third. Don't know. Again, I don't know how much that is. Is it like 4? What? How much is an ounce? How much is an ounce? But I don't even know. This American system doesn't make any sense. It's like 2 kilometers or something. 2 miles, 2 leagues, 2 scores, 2 hectares. Also, people who call 10 pounds stone need to just like stop. They're in too deep. I think it's 10 pounds, right, as 1 stone, or is it 20? I don't remember. It's just stupid, though. It's just so confusing. And you hear this, like, 500-pound guy say, "Oh, I'm down 2 stone, 5 pounds," or something. It's just... What are you talking about, bro? Like, pounds is a currency and stones, that's Minecraft, bro. Like, what is he doing? Doesn't he know? $14. Okay, that's even stupider. You should make a new, like, measurement for 800 pounds, and it's called 1 American. Haha, I'm so funny. From now on, 800 pounds is 1 American. And we'll keep changing the definition based on whatever that one show is called. Like that one, My 800 Pound Life. If it's suddenly called My 900 Pound Life, then the definition is updated to 900 pounds. Because whenever you have a measurement, it has to have like a clear-cut definition. You know? Like how a centimeter is like how far light travels in a vacuum across like a thing. Frank was talking about that the other day. Like explaining that to me. I felt American for a second when he was talking about that, not gonna lie. I thought that the Americans were onto something instead. My suggestions for the American otherwise is keep the same president, and whatever his foot size is, that's 1 foot. So just keep the current guy, and yeah, you'll never have to worry about like your inch system anymore. It's stable. That's genius. Yeah, I know. Except maybe people have some problems with the keep the current guy bit. Ah, it's all jokes, it's all jokes. Bro. Ah, I hate this fucking jump. Ah! He's just running in circles. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Are we being for real? What a bastard. What a bastard. Holy shit. What a bastard. Alright. Bro, what? Can I get out of the early game, please? That's a dog shit early game. Did I get the book? I did get it. Man, I'd really like to get a good time on this segment, but it's really hard. Hey Laco, thank you. And thank you for the good luck as well. Oh damn. Giga time loss. Hmm. That's bad. Oh, hang on. Let's go. No dogs. I did it. And a good shopping as well. Nice. Are you kidding me? Ugh. Would be nice if I could get something going. All my time save is later in the run, like on Monkey Skip, pretty much. I just need an okay run there, like the last one potentially could have been. All right. Oh, haha. I'll try the death blow again. Shit. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Okay, that was weird. He also just like did like the walking grab again. Like he always does it as his opener, right? After you backstab him. But then he just did it again. Like kind of in the other direction. It's kind of rare. That's not kind of rare, that's quite rare. Very rare, probably. Hi. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, fuck. You gotta be kidding me, I do that every single fucking time. Bro. I don't even want to continue, man. Oh. I got a landing animation, so it broke my glitch state. Fuck. Oh. Hang on, let me close my window. There's too many insects coming in. Actually, I'll be right back. I'll make some coffee. I need drugs. By drugs, I mean coffee. Nothing else. my shit. Okay. It's still not. Needs to chill a bit with the good old tea bag. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay, let's do some run. Yeah. Man, Worm is so good. It's actually insane. Like, if I got the perfect run right now, I would, like, if I did everything correct and got all good RNG, all the best RNG, I could beat Worm, but only if all of that happens. I need to improve if I want to realistically beat him. Like my air swimming and my monkey skipping and my menuing for like the duping. That's like the main places where I lose time compared to him. Hey, your hero, welcome in. Welcome in. All right. What? Why do I never make that? Why do I never make it past him anymore? In that sequence. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. try again. Yeah, Chained Ogre can be kind of annoying. I'm kind of messing up a little bit what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be able to slide past him there. After the third attack, after he slams down. But on the last few runs, he has been grabbing me there. And honestly, I would have continued if that was like the only thing that happened, but then he killed me after, so yeah. So I can have a little bit of time loss early game. I just need to like be like on okay pace, because I have lots of time save in the mid game. Right. You're at Lady Butterfly. Are you doing your first playthrough? I see. That's cool. I love this game. Oh, that doesn't make it. Ouch. It's a lot of time loss. It's like a 140 or something. That's insane. Oh. God damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ouch, 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 ouch. I'm lost. Okay, nice. Got a clean tower jump at least. After having a slow ogre and canyon. Is he not gonna fall? No. Okay. Back to Ashina Reservoir. All right. Oh yeah, the rendering engine couldn't keep up there. Yeah, I don't know why it did that. Like, I guess when you come up from where you do bull skip, like the area down below isn't loaded because game gets confused. But still, like after I got down there, it didn't like load in right away. Okay, this actually went pretty alright. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. Very nice. All right. What is Gyobu doing? I didn't hear him break anything. Please fall. Nah, that's insane. Is he not gonna fall again? Dude. That's insane. I didn't switch the controller. That's fine. We'll just have an OG tutorial here. Yeah, Gyobu doing a little bit of trolling, a little bit of rage baiting. I need him to fall so I can get his memory. Hey Soko, thank you. Need to lock in and get this bread, get this PB, get this peanut butter. Ah, I fucked up there at the end. I could have had it so I didn't need to dash. That's fine. Would have only saved like half a second. Nice. Surely he falls this time though, come on. Okay. Kind of annoying timing though. Okay, that's actually fine. Nice. All right. Ah, what? I'm turned the wrong way. Okay. A little bit of time loss. That's fine. All right. That felt kind of dangerous. I almost killed the dog. That's not gonna work. Bro, what is this bullshit? God damn it. Alright. Well, let the duping begin. Probably like 15 seconds behind here in total. Oh. Yeah, okay, that's actually a lot of time loss. Fuck. Like 20 seconds. Fuck. I am completely fucking cooked here, yeah. I probably need to practice this segment. It's just very mind-numbing to practice. And it's 3.5 minutes long. But I really should, so I don't know. Do I have some Flank split, I think I do. Yeah. Okay. Let's do a bit of practice. Oh. Okay, these splits aren't configured right. Or this split file isn't configured right. Okay, try again. I need the timer so I can see if I'm doing good or not, right? Should make sense. My gold on this segment is it 224 or 324? I actually can't remember. It doesn't matter. Something 24. And with this way of timing it, we just have to add 34 seconds. To it, and then the goal is to be under 24 or 324 or whatever it is. Okay, that somehow worked. So this would be 304, which is normally good or decent. So yeah, it's 324. I'm trying to be okay. I didn't get a fast start there. And I fucked this up. Man, how do I be fucking this grapple swap up? It's really not that hard. It's just a bit annoying that it's a flick to the left because my keyboard is in the way. What? The skip is hard. Well, but it's not. It's not. It's not. I'm usually pretty good at it. Whoa. I managed to open a new tab on Google. Not quite sure how I managed to do that. I wonder, could you... Could you do it like that? Like flick the other way. Get cheat engine out. I need to see... Wait, where is my last thought grapple thing? Oh, last scene grapple. Okay, that didn't actually update there. Still didn't see the grapple there. Like, am I doing something completely wrong? Still didn't see it. Still didn't see it. There I finally did see it after I literally looked straight at it. Sometimes I just can't even grapple to it. What is up with that? Hmm. Okay, it kind of works when you... when you like go closer to the wall. Like being able to see the grapple. Hopefully that will fix this. Did that update it? Did. Huh. So I should have been able to do it there, but because I saw the grapple. I have to quit out each time to like reset the coordinates for the grapple to 0. Like I haven't even hit this once, so like it won't make sense why until I do. I need to get teleported. This glitch hasn't been working today. There we go. That's funny. Honestly, don't know how you do the second one. Like you can do one and then do another one again. to get way up on the top of the roof. But the second one is fucking weird because you see there, like I tried going for it and I just got like fucked by the guy landing on top of me. Okay, so there I got the teleport, but I didn't get put to the spot so that I could grapple to the top one. And that's like the objective. Yeah, if you miss this glitch, you actually die. By the way, in this run, if you miss it, that guy kills you. Like if you miss the second one, it's really funny. I always end up like, whenever I get the swap, I end up immediately seeing like the grapple, like one of the invisible wall, one of the grapples over here. I think it might be like this one. I should get teleported over, over here-ish. Is there a grapple here? Kind of. Not exactly where I imagined, but yeah. It's funny, I clicked outside my window again. Like I clicked on Discord on my chat or something instead of in the game. It's a little annoying that can happen. Not quite sure what I did just then though, honestly. Doesn't quite make sense to me. I'm like, I immediately like see a grapple like underneath me or something. You see, I kind of like saw it immediately, like below me, as I like got the thing. I don't know how to prevent that. Yeah, see, I get like, I like see the grapple below me. Super weird. Yeah, worm. Jogo da desgraça.
皆の衆分かっておるな。来たるべきは芦名存亡の戦。一心様。
Sim. Ok. Dude, I just immediately see all of these grapple points. Like as soon as I'm teleported over there. Like what's up with that? Maybe I should just use cheat engine mid-run to change them all. Change the grapple point to 0, 0, 0. Good verifying? Yeah. Not like I'm gonna hit this dumbass skip ever. Dude, I've still never gotten a grapple up there. Ugh. Carl Jobs? Dude, I'm cooked. Xavier. Oh, I almost got it. I want to do like the wall jump thing. I guess it's kind of hard to do on demand. Wall. Maybe I'm doing something wrong on that other grapple. Maybe I just need to send like my camera flying way more during the first one, so that I don't get to look at any of these grapples. We're doing another 8 hours of practice with this one.
分かっておるな。来たるべきは
We're never making it out the practice room with this one. I see, now I saw that one. And of... Wait, hang on. Maybe. But, bro, if you jump forward, the guy fucking kills you if you get there immediately and then does it. Dude, Panic must be doing that equip so slow that he gets to dodge him. Dude, you have to jump to the sides and not get killed.
来たるべきは芦名存亡の戦。
Okay, that almost worked. That one.
皆の衆、分かっておるな。来たるべきは芦名存亡の戦。そして芦名の民のために。
I wish you didn't need to flick to the left, man. That's where my keyboard is and where my second monitor is. So it's like I have a chance to go off of the monitor and I have a chance to hit the keyboard. It's kind of cringe. Why can't all of them just be flicks to the right? I did that wrong. The second one has to be like a flick up. You like jump directly under the grapple point and then you flick up. Internet? Hell no. The internet sucks. I would have been surprised if that worked. Do I really need to look up Panic's video? Let's see here. What's Panic? Links. Your Twitch tweaking? Hell nah. Hello? Link? Thank you. Thank you for opening. You guys wanna watch along? Insane screen sharing or whatever you wanna call it. Yeah, that one I know. And then what is it? He jumps. Yeah, he jumps like under that. I need to look at this number compared to what it says on mine. Or those numbers. Like after I do my first one. Because maybe you just can't avoid that it looks at that one and it's part of the strat. The one that you get teleported to and it's like right in the middle of your screen. Okay, let me see. What is my C? Last seen grapple. It is not the same. Why is it not the same though? Why is mine off by so much compared to his? I don't know, man. This shit is weird. Dude, Geoguessr is much better than this shit. That's for sure. Time Guesser, yeah, Time Guesser is cool. Okay, what are my coords this time? Okay, I'm getting the same coordinates every single time. And they're the wrong ones. Fucking stupid ass game. Yeah, and then I can't make it. You look at the down grapple point? Yes, but how to not do that? While having second monitor to the left instead of the right. Because I can't really like over flick the camera because then I go over on the second monitor. Like if it was the other way, I could just move, but I'm running out of space on the left. Both on the mouse pad and in game, like or on the PC. Like, is there some sort of just need to look up? All right. I'm gonna try that. Okay. Hang on, let's see. Okay, that did actually work. Okay, you're right. Thank you. Okay, that's huge. Thank you. Thank you, Nick. That makes sense when you look at it with cheat engine, but yeah, I feel like I'm looking at the same grapple points in game, but I guess I'm not. Thank you. So yeah, when I do that, I get like a better like last seen grapple position. Oh. That's actually cool. Now it shows how to do that without getting killed by the guy. I feel like Panic never had that problem,
分かっておるな
but I've died to him a few times on runs. Did that update my position? Or my grapple? It did not.
一
Okay.
心様そしてアシナの民のために命を
Oh my god, that's awesome. Hell yeah. It just works. Thank you, Umnik. That is insane.
皆の衆分かっておるな来たるべきはアシナ存亡の戦一心様
Okay, now we're just gonna practice this for like 5 hours. Hell yeah. Grapple swapping. Are you kidding me? Why does it set it there? Or maybe when I searched for Panic's run, it set the course to 000. Or Panic's clip, I guess. Oh, I can't. Wait, did that work actually? I don't think it did. Oh, wait, this got me like totally different ports because I looked on like a... Yeah, okay. Well. Yeah. Yeah. There is some muscle memory here to fight. Damn. Oh, I have to look up and then down. Haha, it still worked. Cool. Cool.
一心様、そしてアシナの民のために命を。
Do I have to look downwards? At the end, yeah, when, you know, when I have to, go up on the final, you know, when I do the swap, I have to look down. But yeah, I don't have to do it so early, I guess.
分かっておるな。来たるべきはアシナ存亡の戦。
Oh, up. And then down.
皆の衆、分かっておるな。来たるべきはアシナ存亡の戦。
Ah, okay. I think I looked at a grapple. Wait. Ah, yeah, I won't be able to see which one it was now because I played forwards, or like I continued playing. Hmm.
皆の衆、分かっておるな。来たるべきはアシナ存亡の戦。一心。
Huh. I did not expect that to fail.
皆の衆、分かっておるな。来たるべきはアシナ存亡の戦。
Huh. Okay, I'm looking at something I should not be looking at. I don't know if it's because I'm looking down too early.
皆の衆、分かっておるな。来たるべきはアシナ存亡の戦。
This is pretty cool.
皆の衆、分かっておるな。来たるべきはアシナ存亡の戦。一心。
I don't know why this one is so hard to hit for me. This first one. Whoops. Hmm. Yeah, you can hold E, right? Does that also work with looking up? I guess I should try that. Kind of. Oh, right, E and S, that's right. I've done it looking down a few times. But of course that it didn't solve my issue. It was the looking up thing I had to do. I'll try looking up with the ENS. See if it maybe makes it a little bit more convenient for me. I don't know. I don't know if that's more convenient. I just have to like look up and there's like the first one, right, I need to avoid, and then there's like one on the midway that I also have to avoid. That isn't too big of a deal. I think it's like on the right. So like down right. Or maybe down left. Either way it's down. So I need to be looking up for a little bit longer. I think the E and S works best on like when you're looking down, but yeah. Well, if you're looking up, you can't even see when you land, so yeah. But yeah, if there is one where you need to look down, then that would be very useful. Nice. Okay, I kinda have the second one down. Like, yeah, it's not 100%, but still, it's pretty good. I'd like to get like a full like segment of like a full clip of this segment with swap and such, so I can compare it with Worm. I can see where I'm saving time and losing time. I saw it. Oh, I guess I didn't see it. It was just on my screen, but it didn't count as me seeing it. It's a little bit weird. Sometimes they count, sometimes they don't count.
皆の衆分かっておるな。来たるべきは芦名存亡の戦。
Okay. Now let me do the full segment and record it so I can use it for later. All right. Oops. Haha. Oh, this was a good round down, lol. 0.95. Hehe. Ah, slow start though.
皆の衆
Bruh. Fuck. How did it do that? I guess maybe I didn't hold enough. Well, this is significantly slower than the last one, but yeah. It's still fine. Alright. Oh, that is annoying. That would have tied my gold. Actually, it's slower than my gold, even though I did both of the things, both the grapple ones. Bruh. Well. Okay. I guess that clip is good enough. I can use that to compare with Wormdog. See where I'm losing those 10 seconds. Alright. I'll end it here for tonight. 4 hours of attempts, that's fine. Or, well, it was more like 2 hours of attempts and 2 hours of practice. Or 2 of it. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of late and I want to do a little bit of programming before I go sleep. So. Yeah. And we have... Who do we have online to raid? Sutemo's on. I'll just raid Sutemo. I see Chemist is also doing 80% runs. That's what Sutemo's doing as well. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm gonna raid I'm gonna send the Twitch viewers over to Sutemo. And yeah, I'll end the stream here. Again, thank you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.